hmm Exhibit A, Jack? Yeah. hmm You remember when you told Phyllis that Heidi was given a chance to sign the protection order? Yes. And once in a while, a judge issues a protection order without requiring the appearance of the actual petitioner. Yes. And sometimes they don't require signature. The concern is that anytime you have a child support order, that somebody might have given the protection orders to the credit union or the bank. Yes, yes, yes. Depending on your relationship. You might have told IQ Credit Union, well, Paul is absolutely deranged. Yes. He did have actual notice of the court hearing and he made the decision not to appear in court. Yes. The judge gave him every opportunity to be heard as long as he did a mental health evaluation. Gave him every opportunity and he just didn't do it. Now, all he had to do was do a mental health evaluation and have treatment if recommended. And considering how corrupt this is, right, the treatment that would have been recommended, right, would have been lithium. Pooch! Now, anytime you suggest that psychotropic medication should be the first line of restitution or restoration, yes, this idea that you're going to obligate me to a mental health evaluation, yes, and then the psychotropic medication that's going to be prescribed, yeah. hmm Well, let's say you did give the bank or the credit union a copy of Exhibit A, Jack. Yes. How do they know the actual signature of the petitioner so as to be able to make sure, yes, that none of their accounts, not a bank account FDIC insured, yes, not a bank account NCUA, yes, would ever be used by the fraudulent issuance of a court order, yes, that would allow for somebody to take the assets of that account, yes, so as to money launder. Pooch. Now let's say, I'm not really your husband. Yes, I put a few $1 million in the bank account. Yes, yes, yes. And you have a court order to garnish the assets of myself, and you don't require a signature. So, how does the individual named in the dissolution of marriage identify herself using a valid identification? That's right, Jack. No signature, no valid reason that you should have to enforce a garnishment order. hmm hmm Now, Heidi Lee Budner, yes, quite possibly Heidi Lee Budnick's twin sister, yes, decides to walk in and act as if she's right now. But she's not the individual, is she? No, no, no. Now, every time I mentioned a forensic handwriting expert, you, the idiot court, yes, decided that there's no way that a woman could have a twin sister, yes, that could appear in court as her identical twin, yes, yes, and then would fraudulently use any financial institution of the great United States of America. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to want that couple hundred bill. Now let's talk about these corrupt individuals, yes, that have twins, where one of them says, well, I'm not appearing in court, yes, and I'm not signing this. And the twin says, well, I don't need you to appear in court. Yes, I played the part of yourself your whole life. Now, let's say I got to sue him today. Yes, because if I find out that this, yes, was given to any financial listen, you idiot.